So what does the horse owner do for first aid when a horse has got laminitis or is suspected? My initial thoughts are that the person to call is the vet. This is a clinical emergency as serious as colic, and every hour delay the medical intervention with the horse, every hour will add a month in the recovery time. Unfortunately, people say funny terms like the horse has gone off its feet, a bit lammy, or it's got a bit of laminitis. The horse is in a very difficult situation, and the slower the response time, the more the recovery time, and the more risk you have of substantial long-term ongoing damage. As a farrier, we do get asked to see laminitic horses. I can't help them in these initial stages. You need proper veterinary attention and treat it like you would do colic. Put them into a nice, safe environment. Just put them into a stable with no food. Make sure they have plenty of water. If they do have to, because the vet can't come for some period of time, either give them soaked hay or steamed hay, and try to keep them as quiet as possible. Don't necessarily have to have deep bedding, and just that if you've got rubber matting, put some rubber matting by the door so that they can look out over the door, yet stand on a fairly stable surface. Removing the shoes often isn't helpful, so there's no necessity for farriers to rush out and take shoes off. What they need to do is to get the animal stable first, reduce the pain and get them clinically stable. Then you can start to move on to other things to do with their feet, putting support systems on, putting pads on, that sort of thing to protect the bottom of the foot. So my bullet points are: realise that the horse has got laminitis. Unfortunate thing is, in the first 48 hours, when the horse is in the critical stage, first stage of laminitis, the symptoms haven't arrived, and so it may just be that there's a slight loss of performance, there's a bit stuffy, maybe they're a little lethargic, and that can get as bad as laying down, blowing hard, unable to stand, and all those pieces in between. The classical stance for most laminitics is that they would stand with their front feet out in front of them and their hind feet tucked underneath them. That would be a classic laminitic stance. I personally think if you think there is any risk of laminitis, put them in a stable, phone the vet. Clinical emergency, get them there quickly.